Welcome back, my delinquents. VReverie, or however you're supposed to say that, loses another VTuber in their roster after already losing so many in the beginning of the year with the graduation announcement of Salmon Lordette, leading into a bit of a spark on the internet as VReverie has always taken host of the previous member's IP, even though they have no use for it, from the graduations. But in the special case of Salmon, she came in to this company with her IP already. And it seems from all announcement, they are keeping her IP. And it has turned into a huge debate on the internet and again brought it into why so many of their talents are graduating. Let's look into it. Okay, we have Salmon Lordette here, which is the only member of their 2.5. She is graduating due to health reasons from what she says. Some people speculate differently, but we're going to take her word for it as the main reason she's graduating. But this has sparked a debate about her IP that she already had. She was already the Salmon Queen. She already had her model, from everything I can gather from this and other information. As you know, I'm not the biggest corpo or agency, but I do take reference on people that know better than me, and which I have. So if I get something wrong, correct me in the comments. Don't be afraid. I don't mind. Because I like to have the most information possible. With the announcement that Salmon Lordette's health update and graduation, she hasn't said what her health is, that she'll be graduating in May. And from the sounds of it, she will not be coming back. And she said on Salmon's personal Twitter, she said she is not leaving VTubing forever. Same in the video. She made a stream about it, even though it's not her official graduation date. I watched some of it, and it seems to be that she does not plan to stay away from VTubing. In general, she does wish to come back when her health is recovered. If that is the case, why does it seem she is completely leaving her Salmon Lordette IP behind? And the only speculation people have so far is that VReverie doesn't want to give it over, or she couldn't buy it out, which is a shame since she has always been Salmon Lordette. And this announcement is pretty long, just mentioning she's an ASMR artist, and that they hope she feels better while focusing on her health and recovery. And most of this at the beginning is just, normal. I appreciate them. Here we have she'll be holding her graduation on the 20th of May and will be streaming as her health allows in weeks leading up to her graduation. Her YouTube channel will remain up and all memberships will be automatically cancelled at the end. That's pretty common in these talent situations because they no longer have a right to it, / being charged for something that just is existing with no new stuff. It's very common. Kindly note that all purchasable merchandise voice packs for Salmon will also be closed after the graduation with download links to the voice pack to be discontinued. Meaning you won't be able to buy anything after this point. This isn't as common. It really depends on the company. More information can be found on Salmon's update and announcement stream. We seek your understanding and ask that you respect Salmon, not pry for information. She does not make public due to the nature of the situation, and that's why I said at the beginning, we believe what she says. What she's saying is what we're believing at the moment, that it's all based on her health. There may be other factors, but that is the main reason. But this is mainly opening up the jar that VReverie just can't seem to hold on to any of their talent, as I'll go over in a second, that their first wave only has one member left. Half of their second wave is gone, and it just seems more and more people are graduating. Why is that? And see, we have some here. It's unfortunate you're not keeping her IP. I hope you let her retain her IP. It's valuable to her and worthless to you. And I think in especially this case, seeing this is her IP, this is her stuff, next to it is worthless to her with her leaving, but she already had these things. They're not actually losing that much handing it back over to her. Expectations were low, but holy fuck. Which seems to be a general thing. They seem to be really tarnishing their reputation here. Even though there has been other complaints from the company, I'll see if I can remember any. If anyone has any links to further complaints of this company, nothing that solid that I can find has came out about why all these talents have left. To be fair, they could be under very strict NDAs, and they can no longer use their accounts after they have left the talent agency. So it could be even hard to voice their opinion and it to be noticed. They haven't, as far as I can tell, released a statement if they are keeping her IP or not, but this is not uncommon. From the first wave here, the only survivor from these three girls is Nova, and people have a lot of speculation of why Nova is staying. What is the difference between the treatment of the other talents that makes them leave? Because they weren't failing, they were doing an okay job. Maybe it is a bunch of unfortunate circumstances, but this is not a small number of girls that have left. Cherry's gone. I'm pretty sure Erica's gone. No, I don't think Cherry's gone. Akiko Sushi is gone. They have graduated. I'm pretty sure the lone survivor of this is Cherry. Let me double check. No, Cherry graduated, my bad. Cherry graduated. Tiger graduated, so second wave. I was pretty sure one person didn't graduate from this, but I could be wrong. I'm graduating again. This is very unique. I cannot read cursive. I'm sorry. I cannot read most of this. So it's hard to know, again, what happened here, unless you can read this when I cannot. But she has graduated, and I'm pretty 100% Akiko has graduated. So their entire second gen is gone, which I don't know why I was thinking one of these people of the second gen survived. So first gen, there is only Nova left. Second gen, they're all gone. Odyssey is gone. 2.5 is only Salmon, so they're gone. Generation Guardians is the newest one, which is their newest generation. I don't think they've actually existed very long, as you can tell by the followers. They've joined April 2024, joined April 2024, joined April 2024, joined January 2024. These are barely 4 or so months old. They all joined just before the graduation of most of the second wave. So the only people left in their talent agency is Nova, their longest survivor, and people that have barely been with the company for 5 months. As a lot of people say, people don't leave a good job. Why are all these talents leaving? That's what we want to know. As the only person left from first, second, or 2.5 wave is Nova. She is the last survivor, to be fair, the most successful of everyone. It could be that they're letting go everyone that isn't rising to the top like Nova is, but showing that in a couple months they haven't made much leeway on their new talents. Honestly, 600 followers as a talent agent is, they could make as much leeway as indie. VReverie seems to be failing at their job at the moment. And I don't want to point fingers at management or anything, because I don't know the inner workings. If they ever want to give anyone an interview of the inner workings, I'm all glad to listen. I would say, let me interview, but honestly, go to Merriweather, who's done CEO interviews before. I'd love to see that. As CEO versus CEO, they are more equipped. But at the moment, it seems like they could be a black company. They could be treating their talents badly, or they're just not particularly great at their job. So here is Rima talking about this a little bit, and I would say a lot of this is just like a crackpot conspiracy theory. Unless people have more sources on this, I can't see as much about it at this time. To give a bit of context, VReverie lost their entire Gen 1 and 2 as they all graduated in a short amount of time. Nova left. Some ex-talents have been vocal about their displeasure with the company. I have heard of that, but I cannot find any of it, and that's why I'm not really bringing it up much, because I haven't found any of them. I don't know what they're under at the moment. So there is some displeasure, but at the moment we don't really have much of context to go on. The only remaining member was Salmon Lordette. Salmon's case was exceptional as she had come in with her own model and IP. She is finally set to graduate on May 20th. Now everyone is questioning, will she keep her IP? That is a general question that has made this big VTuber community versus VReverie, is will she get to keep her IP when she already had it? Honestly, this is an unfortunate situation, and this just honestly continues the conspiracy theories about this company. Their reputation seems to be just getting worse. And honestly, I really wish we didn't have so many VTuber agencies with just terrible reputations. Honestly, the standards of companies, as this is a Singapore company, a lot of them are in Japan or China, etc. Standards are very different there, and a lot of the behavior they put out there is kind of normalized in some of these countries, which unfortunately, until we have more of a respect of a standard of what's standard on the internet, because like it or not, the internet has their own standard. You can't bring your own country standard to the worldwide. A worldwide audience has their own standard. But with our conspiracy theories aside, with knowing what's happening and the continuous implosion of VReverie, I hope Salmon Lordette does get better, recover their health, and they are able to return to VTubing when they are healthier, seeing they have voiced their passion and love for the medium. But I do hope they had the choice to retain their IP, as it'd be very unfortunate if they did want to continue as Salmon and just weren't allowed. So this is Erundel, and I'll catch you next time, guys. I am sorry I fell asleep and didn't post this video earlier yesterday, so we're gonna have a lot of videos today because there's a bunch in the news. We have a clown that is clowning. If you know what that is, yeah, you know what that is. And a lot of other beautiful, crazy stories coming out. And I'll see you later, guys. I'm not going to give you an exact time in case I pass out again. I'm sorry my health is unpredictable, but I'll catch you next time. My delinquents, you got this, bestie.